Welcome. This is Jordan with Foodbevy, and today I'm talking with Carl from Schalcher and Söhne, CEO. And let's jump right into it. So, Carl, tell me a little bit more about your products, the company, and how you got started.
Yeah, interesting story. My father was, born and raised in Austria, and he immigrated to the U.S. in the late '60s, and he married my mother, who was a U.S. citizen, and we obviously I have a lot of relatives in Austria, and we have very strong ties to the country. We own a home there and do a lot of traveling, back and forth from Austria to the U.S. So, one of the things I noticed growing up and traveling the country is they have this product, it's a pumpkin seed oil product, and in Austria, it's similar to ketchup. It's on every kitchen table. It's at every restaurant. And they utilize this oil on many different foods. The company was incorporated November of 2018. So we're very, very, very new. And, when I have a background in wholesale business for, 30 plus years in different companies and different things. So I'm pretty well versed on import export and, started several businesses and kind of understand the ins and outs of getting products launched. However, the food business is a new situation for me, and let's say I did a lot of growing up very fast because I had grandiose plans of exactly how I wanted things to go, how I wanted to structure sales channels, and as God is looking down laughing at me because I had all these plans and I thought it was going to go this way, and in reality it didn't happen that way. So I made a lot of mistakes early on, and I'll just give you some examples. I wanted to do a kind of a three-pronged approach to sales channel. I wanted brick and mortar, I wanted to do obviously e-commerce, Amazon, Walmart, and then, driving sales through my website, pumpkinproduce.com. And, initially I spoke with many brokers, many distributors, many people sent not thousands, but sent hundreds of samples all over the country to different companies and buyers and then I eventually hired a sales guy who talked to the brokers, who had relationships with the brokers and distribution companies. And, at the end of the day, I spent a lot of money and didn't get a lot of return. And the simple fact is that, I feel that our product, the pumpkin seed oil, is not well known to the U.S. consumer. And going to a retailer with I sell my bottle at $28.99 for a bottle of oil. Going to a retailer, that the sticker shock is insane. So my margins weren't there. I couldn't make any money. The customers aren't coming in asking for the product. So I had to find a different solution.
I'll tell you, it's rough out there because a lot of the brokers, they get paid based on volume.
Correct.
And so they're not interested on the small brand unless they see it as being able to scale up quickly and bring in that volume. And they're wanting to push you into thousands of stores, whether you have the consumer and marketing support behind it or not. And so I think that's where a lot of the relationships are misaligned, just like you experienced. So how have you adjusted then in light of that, or how are you planning to adjust?
Okay, so obviously I made a decision to go 100% e-commerce. So I'm no longer chasing a broker or a distributor relationship. The margins aren't there. I can't make any money. There's too much, it's just not going to work right now because not enough people are going into retail asking for this product. So I've switched everything up to Amazon. Okay, so I'm 100% Amazon and Walmart. Okay, and I've found that my business has grown considerably by focusing and scaling the business on Amazon. Amazon, my business could not exist without an Amazon.com. Okay, there's simply no question about it, because the power of that site and the amount of people I can reach for a small amount of money is indescribable. You can't even, so people who know about my product, who know about the quality of the product, who know what to do with the product, search me out on Amazon. And I have people buying, monthly subscriptions to sign up for the product. I have people reordering the product. So I'm fishing for these consumers on Amazon, hooking them. They like the product. It's a resale. It's a customer for life because they trust the quality, they trust the brand, and they know I'm delivering quality. So yeah, so the focus now is 100% Amazon, and it's how do I scale the business now? Amazon is I have I think 7 or 8 different products now with the flavor seeds and the oil. I'm bringing out a bigger bottle and a smaller bottle of oil. I'm just finished production on a black seed oil under the same name. I'm in production now with 2 protein powder products, a pumpkin seed protein powder and a hemp seed protein powder. Everything coming from Austria, everything high quality. So the future I see with Amazon is adding new products to my existing product line and gaining new consumers. People are trusting in the quality, they're trusting in the brand. All I got to do is bring more products to market, and I'm going to increase sales. So
that's amazing.
Yeah. So the business is scalable. It's a consumable product, as with your business. They like it, they're going to buy it again. They like it, they're going to tell their friends about it. They like it, they're going to leave a positive review. So that's currently the direction I'm going from the sales side. From the marketing side, I actually work with 2 guys from Pakistan, and they handle all my back end. So all my SEO optimization, all my PPC campaigns, all my optimization on Amazon listings. Because what I have found is that running an Amazon business is a full-time gig, meaning dealing with Amazon, dealing with the issues that Amazon throw at you on a daily basis is literally, and I don't have the patience to deal with that. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a sales guy at the end of the day. So I want to focus and concentrate my time on growing the business, not necessarily dealing with all these landmines and roadblocks that Amazon, sends my direction on a daily basis. And it can get overwhelming. So, I have help on that side. I've just hired a social media manager. So going to start working, obviously on my Instagram page, my Facebook page, starting posting and trying to grow my audience there, because, today it's everything is pictures and everything is social and everything is sharing.
I think it's amazing that you've been able to focus your business really on one channel. And I found that that's where a lot of businesses can be really successful in identifying where your consumers are, where they want to find you, and then really targeting that location and building your consumer base there, understanding how that channel works. And I'm a huge proponent of Amazon as well. So as you're looking into kind of where your business goes into the future and how the food industry changes, how do you expect consumers to change their shopping behavior for the rest of 2020 and even going into next year?
So, obviously, with the COVID situation and, all the different governmental requirements that they're having people do, obviously grocery is still wide open, but, I have found with my business that we have doubled in size from the current, you know, from current sales starting in the beginning of the year, everything was fine. And then everything went on lockdown, and immediately everybody looked for alternatives of buying food and produce and things like that. So I only think that it's going to get bigger, the e-com business and grocery business. I mean, we are in the right space at the right time, you know, to have a grocery product that's quality, that people can buy and with ease. You know, everybody's familiar with the Amazon marketplace, you know, and it's the biggest company in the world. So, you know, having, you know, luckily I started this thing 2 years ago and have been able to kind of, you know, work it and understand it. But I only think it's going to get bigger. The e-commerce and, you know, people selling by their own website, smaller companies popping up. But it's only because of Amazon having that marketplace that this stuff is possible, because brick and mortar is a dinosaur as far as I'm concerned. You know, you can't find new product. Everything is price conscious. There's no diversity, you know, unless you're unless you're bagging and selling, you know, tens of thousands of units. They're not even interested in talking to you. So there's no small brokers that I have been able to, and listen, this might be an opportunity for me to learn from your marketplace of, you know, unique independent brokers that are looking for, you know, interesting quality products from around the world, and know a, you know, brick and mortar sales channel to push this stuff through. But, you know, I haven't been able to find it.
That's amazing, Carl. And I think you're taking the right approach to business. You found your niche and you're really just taking advantage of it. So that's amazing. And I'm sure the business is going to continue to grow. So thanks so much for being on the show today, and really appreciate talking and love where your business is going. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.